What? Yeah.
You know, he does. You know, it's not as if he's difficult to teach.
Right.
It's
So
He's not
you do
sitting.
that.
he's not sitting.
That's all right. So the next thing, the reason why you don't go to him and give him a treat is because that's what good is. So sit. So you want to teach him good means you're doing it right. Hold your position. Sit. So sit. So if he's been there for a while, I can go over and say good.
Right.
Sit. But he still has to hold that position. So sit means you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
Hold that position.
Yeah.
That's why when he hears good, he knows I'm coming to him to
Right.
give him a reward.
Yeah.
Yes is similar to good. It means you've done it right. Come to me and get your reward. Okay? So sit. So I wait for that eye contact. Sit. Yes. So he has to come to me. So when he's doing something and he hears the word yes, he knows swing round and come and get a reward. He's done something right.
Okay.
Good means you're going to get a reward, but stay put. So if he's been in his bed for 10 minutes, you can go over, good, give him a treat.
Oh.
But he still has to stay in his bed.
Right.
Yeah.
So, come here, sit. Yes.
And he sort of pretends to look at you sometimes. He just puts his head up.
Yeah,
while
but
he's
that's
still
why I
looking
make
at
sure
you.
he's
He absolutely
proper
has
giving
to. Yeah, yeah.
when you say good, he doesn't have to give you eye contact.
Yeah.
But for instance,
Yeah.
sit,
It's
because I
he's-
want to teach him eye contact to the release.
Yeah.
So I can go, good. Sit. I'll repeat the command in the beginning just to let him know, just because I've given you a treat, I still want you to stay there.
Mm-mm.
Sit. So he could have been there for 5 minutes, I go back. Good.
Right.
Sit.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you can reward him
Yeah.
for doing nothing. So
Yeah.
when you send him to
Right.
his bed, you can go over to him
Yeah.
and reward him for doing nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
And then if you want to, you just wait for the eye contact. Yes! And then he knows he can go from that position and
Right.
come to you and get the reward.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Okay.
And then obviously you heard me do it with Roxy. Sit. Sit. Teach him one more, which is break. Break means you're a free dog.
Right.
So when you haven't got treats around, you can just release him. That's what break means. The way we teach that is the same. Wait for eye contact. Break. You throw the treat.
Right.
Once he understands break means he can move,
Oh, right. Yeah.
then you stop throwing the treat. Because break is a reward in itself.
Yeah.
So he's in his bed. The reward is you're now free to go. Obviously, if you pop him on a lead, pop him in the sit, unclip his lead, wait for him to look at you. Break. The reward is off you go and play. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes means you're doing it right. Come to me and get your reward.
Yes.
So whenever he hears the word yes, he always has to come to you and get a reward. When he hears the word break, it just means free dog. Good means, right, you're doing it right, I'm going to come and give you a treat. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
Practice.
Yeah, practice away. The markers are, keep rolling. The markers are so important.
Sit.
So move it if he does, that's it.
Yes.
Nice. And if you only ever release them using those markers and or giving them further instructions, that's what they're waiting for. So you don't need to go stay,
No,
wait,
no, no.
wait.
Because that's something else, isn't it?
Right, look,
yeah.
look at the attention.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not doing quick enough. am I?
That's all right.
No,
Take your
that's fine.
time. Remember, obviously, you're very nervous of him, so just take your time. You don't have to rush this.
Yes.
Right. Try adding in a good. So ask him to sit. Say
Sit.
good, and give him a treat.
Good.
Repeat the command. Say sit. Say sit.
Sit.
Right, then go back to him. Say good, and give him a treat.
Good.
Remind him to sit.
Sit.
That's it. Although he seems to be doing it. And now wait for eye contact. Then say yes, and get him to come to you.
Yes.
Yeah. How good was that?
That's great. Yeah.
Right. One thing though, this is very important. When it comes to giving them a treat, don't give them a treat and a fuss.
No.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Do you know why?
No.
Right. Basically, we use treats in training, okay, to help the dog. Yeah?
Yeah.
But we also use fuss in training. But if you give them a treat and a fuss, how many times have you gone out and run out of treats?
A loads of times. All
How
the
many
time.
times have you forgotten treats?
Yeah.
So if you always give him a treat and a fuss every time he does something right,
Yeah.
what happens when you forget the treats?
Yeah.
He's going to feel like he's been shortchanged.
Yeah.
Hang on a second, I always get a treat and a fuss. Now I'm only getting a fuss.
Yeah.
So he's going to feel like he hasn't done a good enough job.
Right.
Things like that. So when he does that, just tell him no, because he's
No.
being needy.
Yeah.
Alright? So you give the dog a
No.
fuss or a treat, not treat and fuss.
Right.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can do exactly what you're doing with a fuss.
Yeah.
Or you can do it with treats. And you can mix it up. But don't do treat and a fuss at the same time. Otherwise, when you forget the treats, because you will, everybody does, you'll feel like it's been shortchanged.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
So just crack back on.